If you're looking to sell your home and you want to make sure you get the best price possible, then I can help you get your property ready for market so that you can sell quickly without having to leave thousands of dollars on the table. Whether you're ready to sell right now or you're simply testing the waters, I'm going to share the different types of home sellers and how each of them can benefit from working with an agent. Hey, my name is Claude Shacklett, and I'm your local real estate agent with Keller Williams Flagship of Maryland. I help people like you sell their homes quickly and for above the asking price so that they can start looking for their dream property without having to watch their current home sit on the market forever. In today's video, I'm going to talk about the 4 different types of home sellers that I encounter on a regular basis and how each one of them can benefit from working with an agent. As is often the case with for sale by owner homes, the property was not ready to be listed yet. And without a good understanding of the local market, Larry didn't know the right price to list his home at either. As a result, he ended up having to find a rental home close to his new job while he waited for the previous home to sell, which means he had to pay rent and a mortgage at the same time. Yikes. Eventually fed up and overwhelmed, Larry came to me. Together, we made the right renovations and upgrades, staged a home, and relisted the house at a more appropriate price point. Within the first week, we received multiple offers and Larry was finally able to close. Now, the moral of the story is to work with an agent who can help you follow a blueprint that will help you maximize the amount of money you get for your home. So here are the different types of home sellers I see on a regular basis and how working with an agent can help them reach their goals. The do-it-yourself seller. I completely understand the appeal of selling your home on your own. Closing costs and other fees associated with selling a house look intimidating at first. But the reality is, home sellers that use an agent almost always sell their homes faster and for more money. So working with an agent is worth it in the long run. Keep in mind, selling a home is a full-time job. From keeping your eyes and ears engaged in the local market to being a marketing and staging expert, it is a lot to put on your own plate. Do-it-yourself sellers often overinvest in unnecessary renovations, list at an inappropriate price, and cannot find the time for required things like open houses. These are just a few of the mistakes you're likely to run into when you don't work with an agent. If you want a smooth selling process without the hassle and margin of error that comes when you sell on your own, I highly recommend working with an agent. The eager seller. The eager seller is someone who's ready to sell their home right now. This seller is highly motivated and often willing to put in any effort necessary to get their home sold. As an agent, I love helping this type of seller. I am able to share my local market knowledge with them so that together we can agree on a price that will get attention from buyers while still satisfying the seller's needs. The eager seller is also willing to make changes to their home for staging purposes without hesitation or emotional attachment to the home's design. For these reasons and more, eager sellers typically sell quickly and oftentimes above the asking price. The eventually seller. This type of home seller isn't that motivated to sell. They might be ready to start interviewing agents, but they usually aren't ready to take the necessary steps to move the process forward. When working with this type of seller, I often run into people who are resistant to update or staging of their home. They might say things like, "We're waiting for the right buyer," or "I'm just too attached to this part of the house." You can probably guess that these homes stay on the market much longer. Even if there's a for sale sign in the front yard, homes with eventually sellers aren't really available. At least not until the seller is ready to take advice from an agent. Often, these homes will see a huge price drop before they sell as a result of being on the market for such a lengthy time. If you find yourself in this boat, you should consider waiting until you're fully ready to sell before you list your home. The future seller. Similarly to the eventually seller, future sellers aren't looking to sell immediately. They're considering selling in the future and want to test the waters to see how much interest there is in their home. If you're this type of seller, it's important to be upfront with your realtor about your intentions. This way, no one wastes any unnecessary resources. This type of seller can benefit from the insider knowledge a real estate agent can provide, which is why I choose to keep in touch with future sellers out there. That way, when they're ready to seriously sell, they know exactly where to find me. No matter what kind of seller you are, anyone who's interested in selling a home will benefit from working with an agent. From insider market knowledge to marketing expertise and everything in between, real estate agents are there to help you sell. Remember, we have the very same goal at the end of the day: sell your house. Now, if you're looking to sell your home, I can help you sell it quickly and oftentimes for above the asking price. So if that's what you want, my email is GetShackDUp@ClaudeShacklettRealtor.com. My phone number is 240-444-3271. You can also direct message me on Facebook. Just search for Claude Shacklett, or you can direct message me on Instagram. My username is GetShackDUp. And even if you're not looking to buy or sell a home right now, but you want to learn more about the market, the process, and other mistakes to avoid and best practices to do, subscribe to my YouTube channel because I create lots of educational content, and click on the bell icon so you get notified when a new video comes out. Or again, just reach out. I love helping people. I love real estate, and thank you for watching.